Hey guys, it's General Ben. Today we are going to do a quick run through on Goho. This is Hodor's mini. It's called Valar Margulis or something like that. But his main is wonderful. We use it all the time to attack TH11s. But before we even get into that, I'm pointing out right now, you can see how to check for those who are modding. You see at the bottom there, they've got 0% attacks. They, I don't know what we did to them, but the truth is we beat them by 9 points, and about half of their clan just plain quit. So we were pretty happy with the ending outcome. But again, a shout out to Hodor for taking on so many TH11s, because it frees up our TH11s to hit down onto the TH10s and try for 3 stars. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and get into the Goho here in a second, and start out from south position. Use your jump. As always, you put down your jump spells first, because otherwise you guys are going to get stumped up at the walls. So he did that and headed straight in. This is pretty self-evident. There's not a whole lot to it. We call this a surgical because it is so surgical, and you'll see here in a second why we call it a surgical Goho. He uses his king and queen right down at the bottom just to bust right in there after dropping the golems, of course. Uses spell placement really good. Puts down his poison right at the right time. Trips everything up. He takes out the TH. Everything's popped right now. And pay attention to the right, because here it comes. Here comes the Hog Riders, and they're coming in straight from the right. He has still a ton of Hog Riders left. He's going to use that on the left here in a second at the 9 o'clock position. But again, the reason I call this surgical is because it's almost a leveled attack, a waved attack. I don't know how else to call it. And he uses it so well. It's just pretty to watch. I really enjoyed watching this, especially against stinking Syrian modders. So everybody's coming in from the left now. As everything from the right is still getting burned up, that's when he lets go of a second wave of Hog Riders to come in and hit the Tesla. If you wait until the right side is all burned up, then guess what? They're going to be able to turn on to the left side and take out those Hog Riders there. And as you can see, it's already pretty much over. He still had a Hog Rider and a couple of Wiz left to do clean up. That's a smart way to do it. I like taking archers personally because you can spread them around a little bit more. But he used a couple of Wiz and that extra Hog Rider, and they just move so fast, those doggone things. They'll jump over every single wall and head straight up into the leftover pieces and take those out. So it's already over. Again, great job, Hodor. We love you, buddy. Thank you so much for taking out the TH11s so you can free up us for some of the easier ones, the TH10s with our TH11s. You do a great job. We really appreciate you having us. A great clan mate. And it's ending up here now. You can see all the Hog Riders are just doing what they do, and that's all that's needed. It's going to end here in a few seconds, and everything went 100%. So we're really happy with that, especially again beating modders, because modders have small penises. So please feel free to subscribe, hit some of those like buttons, and comment in the comments section.